In the vibrant streets of 17th-century Clermont-Ferrand, France, a young boy named Blaise Pascal was destined for greatness. From an early age, Blaise exhibited an extraordinary intellect, often seen lost in thought, his tousled dark hair framing his brow as he pondered the mysteries of mathematics and science. He wore simple clothing, a modest woolen tunic with a plain collar, and trousers that fit snugly, allowing him to move freely through his father's study. Blaise lived with his father, Etienne Pascal, a man of notable intellect himself, who served as a magistrate. Etienne encouraged his son's curiosity, providing him with books and guidance, often seen in his own tailored waistcoat and cravat, reading by the flickering light of a candle. Blaise's older sister, Jacqueline, was a spirited young woman with a talent for the arts. She dressed in elegant gowns that flowed gracefully, always inspiring her brother with her creativity. As Blaise grew, so did his fascination with numbers. He often spent long hours in his father's study, scribbling equations on parchment with a quill, his fingers stained with ink. One day, while watching his father struggle with complex calculations for the local magistrate's office, a spark ignited in his mind. "Why is it so tedious, father?" Blaise asked, his voice full of youthful curiosity. Etienne sighed, running a hand through his hair. "Mathematics is both a blessing and a burden, my son. There are many calculations that require much time and effort." Blaise pondered this. What if there were a way to simplify these calculations? A machine, perhaps? Etienne chuckled softly. "A machine to replace the mind? That is quite a thought, Blaise." Undeterred, Blaise continued to dream. Over the next few months, he spent countless hours sketching ideas and drafting designs for a calculating device. He envisioned a machine that could perform arithmetic operations automatically, a concept so far ahead of its time. With each drawing, his excitement grew, and he meticulously plotted how gears could interlock and numbers could be displayed. Blaise's dedication did not go unnoticed. One afternoon, as he toiled away in his makeshift workshop, a small room filled with wooden planks, tools, and parchment, Jacqueline peered in, curious about her brother's latest obsession. She wore a pale blue gown, her hair styled delicately, and she radiated a warmth that always lifted Blaise's spirits. "What are you working on, dear brother?" she asked, her eyes sparkling with intrigue. "A calculator," Blaise exclaimed, his eyes brightening. "A machine to help with arithmetic. Imagine how much easier it could make our lives." Jacqueline clapped her hands in delight. "That sounds marvelous. But can such a thing truly be made?" "I believe it can," Blaise replied, determination in his voice. "I just need to figure out how to put it all together." Days turned into weeks as Blaise immersed himself in his project. He studied the mechanics of existing devices, learning about levers and gears. He often donned a simple work shirt, sleeves rolled up, as he crafted prototypes from wood and metal. With each attempt, he encountered challenges that tested his ingenuity, but he refused to give up. One evening, after a long day of experimentation, Blaise was exhausted but exhilarated. He had finally built a working model of his calculator, which he affectionately called the Pascaline. He rushed to his father's study, where Etienne was reviewing documents, the candlelight casting soft shadows.